So, because we've won the constructor's title, and we've won the driver's title already, I know, somebody give me my flowers. I am God right about now. And they said that it couldn't be done. We're going to treat today as a special challenge video. If either Pierre Gasly or Lando Norris get knocked out of Q1, what we're going to do is take all this excess money that Alfa Romeo seemingly have from somewhere, can't think where it's all coming from, and we are going to give that person a brand new engine. We're going to have them start from the back of the field, we're going to give them a two-stop strategy, and we're going to see if the new engine and the two-stop strategy is OP at Las Vegas.
Bruh. I
think that make for a very interesting challenge. So that is the challenge for today's video, episode 119. If one of my guys here doesn't qualify in the top 10, we're going to stick a brand new engine in them, and we're going to see how they go around Vegas. I'm going to put them on a two-stop. I'm going to try everything that we shouldn't have done that they tell us not to do. I think that's fair. Now, it was pointed out to me, you see that Alfa Romeo won the team championship a long time ago. It was pointed out to me that Lando did not win in Mexico, but he did win it in Brazil. So we was a little premature with the partying. But now we can party here in Vegas. But that's absolutely fine. We still won both of them anyway, which we're grateful for. So, yeah, we're going to take practice, and then we're going to do qualifying. And like I said, if you don't get into the top 10, you get a new engine, you get a two-stop strategy, and we're going to see just how fast that new engine and two-stop strategy is around Vegas. Because I think it might actually be rather OP. Okay then, it's on to Q1. And if practice was effort to go by, we may not be doing the challenge today. But we live in hope, because practice is certainly a lot different to how it normally should be. And I hope that it will normally be very different as well. So we're going to do the two cooldown laps here. I seriously think the two cooldown laps are OP on F1 Manager 23. Having seen some F1 Manager 24 already, I don't think two fast laps is as OP as it was. I think they've nerfed it just a little bit. But I do think that, you know, it may be a little bit more... You'll have to excuse me. Like I said, I'm doing these videos on the back end of a viral infection. I shouldn't be doing it. I should be resting my throat as much as physically possible. But the problem is I need to get all this stuff done, because August for the other channels is very, very, very busy. So I need to push it out more so that I can create a bit more of a free passage. Once I get down towards, say, September, October time, I'm trying to be able to concentrate more on the gamer channel as opposed to the other channels. But I'm hoping that when we start Chase Liner to Glory next week, F1 Manager 24 does start next week, folks. 4 days a week. PGA Tour just falls by the wayside slightly.
Radio check.
Which is absolutely fine, but it will come back should...
Copy, loud and clear.
I can't English. Should a Super Championship race get cancelled at the last second. So I've got content on standby. You won't be totally left out. Gasly goes purple in the middle. Hello. Sorry, purple in the first, I should say. That's a massive hello. It's going to be Lando first across the line, though. Lando Norris round the final corner here at Las Vegas, and it's going to be 3 greens to go P4, so Gasly should go higher. Or maybe not. And that's Gasly out, isn't it? Well, maybe not. Lando is improving, which is something. Does Gasly improve? Lando over the line, doesn't improve. Gasly over the line. Well, I don't see him in the top 15, so I think he's out, isn't he? Can you go away, please, Mateus Speedy? I want to see where Pierre is. He's P18. Looks like somebody's getting that challenge, aren't they, folks? I did not want to see that, unfortunately. I did not want to see that. Oh well. We got out-qualified by Richard Vecher. Hey, at least we beat Charles Leclerc. We can test to see where us and Charles Leclerc finish on the track, can't we? Alright, on to Q2 with Lando then. So let's move Pierre out of the wayside. Pierre is going to be starting with a brand new engine. He's going to be on the two-stop strategy. We'll go straight from there. But I want to get Lando out now to see what we can do. Just having a laugh with some of my fellow championship drivers. Because we're having a bit of a laugh and a giggle. 134.4 by Lando. That's good enough, actually. It's a very good lap. It's only just slower than Magnussen. I reckon he's done enough with that lap alone, but again, we'll get the softs on standby just to see what... he's got very high confidence at the moment, and I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Piastri and Russell are now up there. Verstappen is up there. Remember, he took a brand new engine for Brazil. So he might be the main problem this weekend. Which is fine. Do whatever you like, pal. I'm going to keep Lando... Oh, where is Lando? We kept him in, took a risk. Because I think with everyone bunching up with each other, I don't think anyone's going to go faster. He's down to P9, but that's fine. That's brilliant. See, you take a risk and these things happen. What is Nick de Vries doing in P3? Who stuck a rocket up his rear end? And more to the point, who put the anchor on Tio Porcher, Carlos Sainz, Giovinazzi, Bottas and Ocon? Well, probably I did, because they're all out of the session. But let's move on to Q3, the money qualifying. Okay, on to Q3. The money qualifying session. It's the money. This right here is where we settle it. This is where we settle the money, and this is where we settle everything now. Lando's got 2 brand new sets of tyres that we saved from Q2 because we only went out once because we were a genius. We got out in front of Verstappen, so that's something at least. Got past Albon, and now if we can get a tow very nicely, might help us get over the line. It is going to be a 34.5. That's not a bad lap. Very handy lap, if you don't mind me saying so. It is slower, unfortunately. Liam Lawson's fastest. That gets a hello. That gets a hello and how do you do? We're faster than Nick de Vries. That's something. We're faster than Nick de Vries. Let's take the positives. We must take the positive and then enhance the positive. Which is we want to be as high up as possible so we can beat Verstappen. What am I talking about? We've already won the driver's title. We've already won the constructor's title. We should be relaxing. There is no days off here at Alfa Romeo. Just like you will all find, there is no days off at Team Chaseliner when we start Chaseliners to Glory next week. That is going to be... I am looking forward to doing that massively, folks. I really am. Okay, let's see how Lando does as he comes to start his flying lap. Here we go. into turn 1 here at Las Vegas. Oh, he took a bit of curb there on the entrance. I didn't like that. That unsettled the car a little bit through turn 2. Now down the first of the DRS zones to turn 3, a big braking zone at the end of the long straight here. It feels like forever as you go under the Vegas skyline. Now into turn 3. And now this section coming up around the Las Vegas sphere. Turn 4 will lead into turn 5, and then 6 is right on top of you. 7 comes right on top of that as well. And now down towards the hotel section and the strip. This chicane coming up here is very, very deceiving. 8 and 9 is so fast, and then into turn 10, which leads onto the strip. And then from here, it's just foot to the floor. Past all of the hotels down the strip. You got the, what you got down here? You got that's the Las Vegas Grand down here. You got the Marriott. Oh, they're all down here. Wouldn't you like to come to the Vegas Grand Prix just once? If anyone could set that up for me, that'd be fantastic. Are we going to catch this car in front of us? I know who we are. Into 11, 12, and 13. And then turn 14, the final corner, this fast sweeping corner, about 160, 170 miles an hour as you go over the start-finish line, and it is going to be 3 greens, P2. Three greens, P2, thank you very much. And Verstappen, well, goes P3, but that's fine. 2, so that's fine. Liam Lawson's on pole. If you had that, you were a winner. And, yeah. I think we're in a good place in both sides to do some damage in the main race as it starts. Oh, dear me. So, first things first. Gasly, new engine. Thank you very much. There's part 1. And we will take 99%. That is gonna do some damage around Vegas, isn't it? That is gonna do some big time damage. I should take new components all around, but I think we'll just take the engine. Oh, that might I'll leave it at that. Anyway, 97% confidence for both drivers. That's absolutely fine. And, of course, we're going to split the strategies. Now, what we're going to do with Lando is we're going to stick him on the hards, and then he can go to the faster tyre at the end. Because, why wouldn't you? I might even go soft at the end. See how that does. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As Otis used to say in WWE. Oh yeah, Chucky. Oh yeah. He might be able to make this hard tyre work and go a long way. Now, Lando. No, there you are. Look at that. They already programmed in the 2-stop for me. They saw me coming. I'll answer that question in a second. Do I recommend getting F1 Manager 24? Having played the first 3 races already, which will release next week, yes. I recommend it fully. And I'm going to take all the fuel out of... I'm not going to take all the fuel out. That'd just be horrible to Gasly, wouldn't it? Anyway, good luck out there. I want to see how this social experiment actually works, because I think it's going to work for the worst, or better.
The city of Las Vegas is abuzz with excitement as our race draws ever closer. And as the cameras turn to the Williams driver, you have to wonder what they can manage here.
While 15th isn't ideal, they should be able to move forward in this race.
This should certainly be a good one, folks. We're all ready to go in Las Vegas. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, let's get this experiment underway there. So Gasly starts 19th with his brand new engine and his two-stop strategy. I think this works out for him in the long haul. I really do. I think it could be very fun as well, but I think it could be fun for Lando as well, because remember, Lando's on the slower tyre now, and everyone else is going to move on to that tyre, so he's going to be on a better tyre later on in the Grand Prix, which you love to see. Let me see what this message is. No one.
There's a yellow flag now.
It's from no one.
Look at the McLaren driver here.
Which, oh, Oscar!
That's where they hit the wall.
That's got to be a red flag, surely.
Taken a knock.
Got to be a red flag.
And not much that the team can do about that one. Let's take a closer look. Now,
Had to be a bit of red flag as Gasly now moving up the field. Going to pass him into the spear section.
And the Alfa Romeo moves past.
Got Gasly still moving up the field. He's passing this Alpine Bottas.
Can they squeeze by?
That's going to be out of turn 2 down to turn 3. It's going to be interesting to see how the Vegas Grand Prix runs this year. I think it's a little later in the calendar as Gasly overtakes Joe Benassi. So Gasly is starting to make little moves here.
It's certainly inviting.
Out of the chicane at the end of the strip. You love to see it. Love to see it out there. Stroll overtakes Norris.
So
you don't love to see this. Although look at this. Everyone is just drafting everyone else down the strip, which you definitely don't like seeing, unfortunately. I don't like seeing it. I'd rather it went elsewhere. Norris overtakes Stroll.
Now the focus is on Lando.
Look at this, the
Norris
top
here.
4 covered by a piece of paper, and there's P5 at the same time.
Up into third and contending for a podium place.
Interesting, very, very interesting.
Now we can see
As
what happened.
who was that there? As
It's
that
there
Lando
for the
to the race
taking.
lead. Yep, that's Lando to the race lead. I think he's going to get
And Lando says,
heated now at the front of the field here. Very heated as Verstappen now passes Norris.
Now we're watching Max Verstappen.
Yeah, look at that.
The gap opens
That's
up
the
for them.
lead pack right there. They were practically, what, about 10, 12 cars in one shot there.
And Verstappen
Is that
says,
really
"Thank you very much."
what this race is going to become? A big DRS train as Stroll
take a
overtakes
look at
Norris for the race lead.
Now this happened as they arrived at turn 12. They decide to give it a go. And the Aston Martin moves
Now
past.
Stroll is all over the place. Both Gasly
this is
now
what
passes Perez.
And up the order they move.
You don't want to be free wide. I do not want to be free wide. Get out of that. You've had a brand new engine. Get out of that one, please. If you don't mind, Pierre. Norris
Here's the
overtakes
replay.
Stroll. They're all over the place at the moment. Literally all over the place. Which
And
is
the Alfa
something
Romeo
you
moves
definitely
past.
don't like seeing. Let's see what's going on here.
Now we're just
I
proceeding.
haven't a clue
through
what's
turn
going
4.
on my phone, but I do know that Stroll is now past Lando here.
Now here we
And
are at the
Gasly
final
now
corner.
passing the Haas car
And they squeeze
of...
by.
Is that Lawson or is that Pourchaire? No, Lawson's in a... No, Lawson is in the Haas car, isn't he? I didn't do that. I was testing you. Testing you all the time. As Lando now back to the race lead, passing Stroll. Down the strip is very easy. If he could get out into the lead, unfortunately though, Stroll won't let him. If he can get a second in the distance, we might be able to do something. But Stroll is just not letting it happen. That's the lead right there. You got the two Astons, you got the Red Bull, and you've got Norris as Norris overtakes Stroll again.
Right, let's pick this up as we go into turn 14. The opportunity's there. And we've got a new
That's
race
it,
leader.
out of the chicane at the end of the strip. Good. Gasly overtakes Sainz. What's the time? It's coming up for 10 o'clock.
This
Wow.
was the Alfa Romeo.
I actually thought it was a lot later than that. Just proves that I can be wrong, but thankfully my throat is holding up. That is the main thing that I wanted to happen today.
Now the focus is on
As
Lando
Norris goes for the race lead again down the strip.
Opportunity begging to be taken.
That should be easy. I bet that
And
Red
Lando
Bull's going to
says,
come
well,
with
thank
him.
you very much.
Unless Stroll does a little bit of holding up.
Right
Gasly
then,
overtakes
take a look
Ocon.
Now just keep your eyes on Gasly here.
It's going to be through the final corner into turn 1, I think
There
it
for the
is.
taking. And they move into ninth.
Good move there as we still got this fight for the race lead, but now it's Verstappen that's coming hunting for me. Verstappen overtakes
Let's
Norris.
take a
That
look
was
at the
coming, wasn't it?
It's the Red Bull driver. They decide to give it a go.
That was definitely on, unfortunately, because that remember he had a fresh engine as Norris
the
overtakes
replay.
Verstappen. He had a
Let's
fresh
have a
engine
look
in
here as
Brazil,
we go
or
into
fresh
turn 8.
something anyway.
Can
It
they
seems the
squeeze
pair of
by?
us have now dropped the Aston Martins. In fact, there's the Aston Martins
And
right
the
there.
Alfa
So
Romeo moves past.
that's interesting as Norris
But this is
overtakes
what
Verstappen.
happened. There's the opening.
That's into the sphere again. The sphere seems to be a popular place for cars to overtake. Today, time for Lando's.
Spring these
Was
tyres
that Lando? No, that's Gasly that's just had his stop. We're not going to talk about it.
Okay, mate, let's try and protect the tyre.
We are not going to talk about it.
Now, we
Verstappen
can
overtakes
see what
Norris.
happened. Now this, I think, was at turn 13. The gap
That's
opens
going to
up
be
for them.
down into the chicane at the end of the strip.
And we've got a new race leader.
That was easier than it actually looked, didn't it? Unfortunately, as
Let's
Norris
see
now
what
overtakes
happens
Verstappen again.
So we're heading now
This is
into
going to be
turn
the
5.
theme, isn't it? Because it happened in Brazil
opportunity's
that
there.
we were fighting the Red Bull for the race lead, and the Red Bull just wouldn't leave us alone. And now we're fighting with the
And
other
Lando
Red Bull.
says, well, thank you
It's the
very
other
much.
Alfa and the other Red Bull fighting for the lead, and they won't leave each other alone as Verstappen
should be
overtakes
able to
Norris. See
take
what I
a
mean?
look here.
They won't leave each
Let's
other
have a
alone.
look as we go into the 13th corner. The opportunity begging to be taken. And the Red Bull says thank you very much.
It just won't.
Let's
See,
take a closer
they
look.
won't leave each other
Here
alone.
we are then reaching turn 13. It's certainly inviting.
It's like, go away, please. Let us have
the Alfa Romeo
our own
moves
race so we can
past.
disappear off into the distance. Because I've got a feeling when the pit stop comes up in a few minutes, that
let's take
as
a look at the
Verstappen
replay.
overtakes
Now
Norris
we're
again,
watching Max Verstappen here.
I've got a feeling that the pit crew are not going to be
They
on
decide
top
to
form,
give it a go.
which is going to be rather unfortunate. But that's absolutely fine
And
by me.
Verstappen says thank you
Absolutely
very much.
fine by me. You two keep fighting. Norris overtakes
Let's have a
Verstappen
look at
again.
Right, we're down at turn 5. It's there for the taking. Now this was the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, Gasly's now making
And
moves
they
on this
squeeze by.
alternate strategy that you love to see.
And that's a good
He's
move
on the
from
medium.
Pierre
No, he's on the
Gasly.
softs. Why is he on the softs? Or did we start him on the mediums? I don't know. Gasly overtakes
Right then,
Lawson.
you can take a look
Gasly
now.
into the top 10.
Here we are then at turn 15.
3 wide down
There's
the strip here.
opening.
Almost running into the back of that Alpine, but he's got the move done on Liam Lawson. That was the main thing as
Here's
Gasly
the
overtakes
replay.
Zhou.
Here we are down at turn 7.
It's the sphere again.
Up that takes them to 7th
The
place.
sphere again. That seems to be a popular place at the moment as Zhou
this is
overtakes
what happened.
Gasly. Zhou overtakes Gasly.
That's a great move by the Alpine.
Gasly overtakes Zhou.
Now just keep your eyes on Gasly here. The gap opens up for them.
The sphere again. What is going on
That
with this
puts them in
sphere?
6th.
Why does that seem to be a very popular place to pass each other? Gasly overtakes
Now, we
Richard
can
Vischer.
see
What was
what
Richard
happened.
Vischer doing that high up? Is
opportunity's
Richard
there.
Vischer okay? He's getting a nosebleed. Man is getting a nosebleed being up this high. Somebody go check if he's okay, will you? Please. Gasly
Let's see
overtakes
what happened
Verstappen, so
then.
Gasly now in
This,
play
I think,
here.
was at turn 13. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Might be able to do something with that as far as holding him up a little bit, maybe. Make life easier for Lando.
Now, we
Verstappen
should be
overtakes
able to take a
Gasly.
look here. Right, we're at turn 14 here. It's certainly inviting.
Again, down the strip. Let me just plug that in. Thank you. That's
And that's second place
something
now.
we like to see. There's an itch. We don't need
Good job.
that itch. Here comes Norris for his stop.
Yeah, Lando pulling. Copy. Let's do what we need to
Please
stay ahead.
don't be a bad stop. Ugh. Why do I talk some of the times? Why?
Box, box.
Just why?
Check box.
Here comes Gasly. Why do I talk some of the times? If this is gonna be 3 horrible pit stops in a row, I'm gonna be really pissed off and really annoyed. Oh, good lord. My pit crew are the biggest bunch of... I'm so angry, I'm muddling up my words here. My pit crew are the biggest bunch of cunts around. And I mean that. That might have just cost us the race. In more ways than one.
Let's take
Norris
a closer
overtakes
look.
Zhou.
Now this is what happened as they took turn 8.
So now we
they
got to make
squeeze
some
by.
moves. If we're going to win this race,
And 5th place after that.
moves will need to be made. Unfortunately, Norris
Here's the
overtakes
replay.
Russell.
Let's have a look as we go into the 13th corner. It's there for the taking. And Lando says, well, thank you very much.
Lovely. Gasly overtakes
Let's take a look
Albon.
at the replay. Now here, we're taking turn
Wow,
6.
Gasly will overtake all of these
They
guys,
decide
no
to
problem.
Give it a go.
Which one of the Red Bulls is that?
And the
Is that
Alfa Romeo
Leclerc
moves
up there? Or is
past.
that Verstappen? which one is that? Gasly
Right
overtakes
then, you can
Magnussen.
take a look now. Now here we are tackling turn 3. The opportunity's there. And they move into 9th.
Now Gasly overtakes. It was Leclerc. Okay.
Now this was the Alfa Romeo. The gap opens up for them. That was simply superb.
At least that's something. We got past Leclerc, so that's something. Now, can we get past these guys, and then can we? With 10 laps to go, we're 9 seconds back off
Now we can see what happened.
Verstappen
Here
as
we are
Gasly
then,
now
reaching
overtakes
turn 13. There's the opening.
the Alpine. I imagine the Williams is next on the list. Yeah. Perfect, so that's Gasly moving up another position. Norris overtakes Stroll, 6 laps to go.
This, I think, was at turn 13.
And the gap is around about 7.5 seconds. He can still do this. He can still do this.
And contending for a podium place.
But if I find out that the gap to Verstappen at the end was about 4 seconds, he's now into P2.
Right, let's pick this up as we go into turn 14. The opportunity begging to be taken. Now this was on the straight.
Poor Chair's about to do something stupid.
Oh, and the car locks
Oh
up.
my God, that was
What
close.
caused that, I wonder?
That was too close to call as Gasly
Let's see
overtakes
what
Stroll. Yeah,
happened.
we're not going to catch
Now
Verstappen.
just keep your eyes on Gasly here. Can they squeeze by? Closer and closer to that podium. Now in 4th place.
Yeah, we're just not catching him. Gasly
Here's the replay.
up to Lawson now.
It's
We're
there for
7
the
seconds
taking.
back. Actually, if you think about it, Gasly had 2 pit stop errors, which probably would have cost him 7 seconds, so
But that's a
Gasly would have
good
won this
move
race.
from Pierre Gasly.
Gasly would have won this race, in my opinion. The gap's down to 6, just under 7 seconds now. Verstappen's going to win this race. But it's fine.
Final lap.
It is absolutely fine.
Not easy to overtake.
Don't worry, keep focus.
Absolutely
Lift off,
fine.
Save fuel.
Confirm.
Pit crew, the bunch of... Let's just say I am looking forward to Thursday. It's the final race we're going to do with Alfa Romeo, and we never have to put up with that god-awful pit crew ever again. I'm looking forward to it so much. I will throw a party. That is how much I am looking forward to it. Like seriously, that's how much I'm looking forward to it. Norris might not make the end of this race. I've just seen he's about to run out of fuel, I think. I think he's gonna make it. I think he's gonna be alright. He's just gonna make it on the line, I do believe. But there we go, 2-3.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
A 2-3, and I think Norris has run it out of fuel. We see where he stops. He's going to stop. He may not have run out of fuel. He might be all right. No, he has run out of fuel. There he is. That red flag there, guys. Red flag. Car in trouble.
Wasn't Wasn't that a fantastic drive from the Alfa Romeo driver?
That was an excellent performance. They set out with a great strategy and it paid off with an impressive podium finish.
Well, they've been waiting for this, haven't they? And it's only right that they make the most of it. A well-deserved podium finish for the Alfa Romeo driver. Now, if you're going to place in the top 3, that really is the way to do it.
There's further delight for the team as they get to see both drivers up there together.
And there's not much that rivals the Las Vegas Grand Prix when it comes to the podium presentation. So then, Karun, in terms of the Alfa Romeo team, how will they be feeling after that?
Well, they'll be so proud to have had both drivers on the podium. They're certainly doing something right.
Well, everyone, that's all from us here in Las Vegas.
Formula One has almost reached its conclusion this year. Meet us next time in Abu Dhabi, between the desert and the sea, for an enthralling finale.
Car in very much trouble there, guys. But he did finish the race, which was something, but Gasly up 17 positions. So there you go. There's your little experiment to answer for you. If you put a new engine in this car, you should win this Grand Prix. If the pit crew doesn't let you down. Pit crews. Who'd have them, eh? Everyone's going to be like, thank God Thursday's coming up. We never have to see this awful pit crew ever again. And I am absolutely with you on that. I never want to see this awful pit crew ever again either. Because they're going to cost us a lot more than... We still made $113,000. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, who expected that result, huh? Who honestly expected that result? Everyone put their hands up there. You all get your hands down. You didn't expect that result at all. You're all liars. I know you are. Anyway, that is going to do it then, folks. So thank you all very much. I know we have no research project going there, Enrico. We're not doing a season 6. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. In a moment, playlists will appear all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content at your viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, stay safe. Be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. No place for one. Can't be kind to other people. I will see you back here on Thursday for the final F1 Manager 23 video of this channel, and then I'll see you here tomorrow for hopefully the league race on Gran Turismo 7, but if not, PGA Tour 2K23 will probably step in. Then again, it probably might not. Who knows?